Have you ever considered that the very first meal you have each morning doesn't just fill your stomach, but could profoundly shape the health of your heart and arteries throughout your entire life? It might appear to be a small decision, what you eat when you wake up, but it's a choice that holds immense power. After hours of fasting while you sleep, your body awakens in desperate need of the right kind of fuel, something nourishing, energizing, and heart protective, to carry you through your day and throughout your years. As the sun rises and you contemplate what to put on your breakfast table, imagine this. Just a few mindful adjustments to your morning meal can set off a cascade of positive effects throughout your body. These choices can help cleanse your arteries, reduce destructive cholesterol, steady your blood sugar, stave off cravings, and grant you lasting satiety, all while protecting your most vital organ, the heart. Today, we'll delve deeply into a breakfast designed for precisely that, a combination of humble, wholesome ingredients that, together, create a powerful symphony in support of cardiovascular health, longevity, and vibrant energy. Let's travel step by step, understanding why breakfast is not merely another meal, but a pillar of lifelong well-being. And then we'll break down the specific foods that can transform your mornings and revitalize your heart. First, let's pause and reflect on the cultural and scientific importance of breakfast. In every culture, breakfast signals a new beginning, a chance to restore, refuel, and set the tone for what's ahead. Biologically, this is no coincidence. After a night spent in rest and recovery, your glucose levels dip, your cells are hungry for sustenance, and your vital systems await replenishment. Reaching for the wrong foods, those high in refined sugars and saturated fat, can send you into a tailspin of high blood sugar, insulin spikes, oxidative stress, and inflammation. But with the right selection, the opposite occurs. Energy is restored, blood sugar is stabilized, and your arteries are protected from the silent threats that lead to heart attack and stroke. So, what exactly makes a heart-healthy breakfast? The research points to a powerful combination: steel-cut oats, antioxidant-rich berries, the warming touch of cinnamon, plant-based omega-3s from seeds and nuts, and the golden elixir of extra virgin olive oil. When eaten together, each ingredient works with the others to unlock layers of benefits for your arteries, blood vessels, and overall well-being. Let's begin with the foundation: steel-cut oats. Sometimes called Irish oats, these remarkable grains are closer to their whole natural state than more processed quick oats or instant varieties. Their greatest asset is their content of soluble fiber, specifically beta-glucans. Soluble fiber is more than just roughage that passes through your digestive tract. It is actively engaged in the cleansing of your arteries. Here's how it works. As you eat oats, the soluble fiber interacts with water in your gut, forming a gel that travels through your intestines. On its way, this gel snags onto bile acids produced by your liver. These acids are made from cholesterol. As the gel binds these bile acids and carries them out of your body, your liver must draw more cholesterol from your bloodstream to make new ones. The effect? A measurable drop in LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, circulating in your blood. But there's more to oats than cholesterol reduction. Because of their dense, unprocessed structure, steel-cut oats digest slowly. This slow digestion helps prevent the rapid absorption of glucose that comes from highly processed foods. With every spoonful, you're sidestepping the blood sugar spikes that burden the delicate lining of your arteries, inflicting tiny injuries with every surge. High blood sugar can trigger glycation, a process in which excess sugar binds to proteins, damaging cells, and fostering the inflammation that allows plaques to form. By keeping glucose levels steady, oats protect you from these invisible injuries, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis, the progressive buildup of plaque that narrows and stiffens your arteries. Imagine your arteries as flexible highways carrying fresh oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Soluble fiber works like a diligent street sweeper, clearing away debris and keeping traffic flowing freely. Each morning that you choose steel-cut oats, you're giving your highways a clean start. On top of your oats, add a vibrant handful of berries, tiny jewel-toned fruits, that have earned the reputation of nature's most powerful antioxidants. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these fruits pack a potent mix of flavonoids and anthocyanins, compounds that neutralize the highly reactive molecules known as free radicals. Although free radicals are produced naturally as your body extracts energy from food, they can wreak havoc if left unchecked, attacking and damaging the cells that line your arteries, a vital layer called the endothelium. Over time, this oxidative stress undermines the integrity of your artery walls, creating a fertile ground for sticky plaques to develop. Endothelial dysfunction is widely regarded as the first step in the slow march toward heart disease, high blood pressure, and eventually heart attack and stroke. But when you eat berries, especially as part of your morning meal, you flood your body with nature's own defense system. Antioxidants in berries sweep up those free radicals, safeguarding the smooth, delicate lining of your blood vessels and helping to reverse or prevent damage before it begins. But the benefits of berries go beyond their ability to quell oxidative stress. Research shows that regular berry consumption can actually reduce blood pressure, lower LDL cholesterol, and increase the elasticity of arteries, keeping your vascular system supple and resilient. To maximize this protection, aim for a variety of berries, as each type has its own unique blend of supportive compounds. Now, a sprinkle of cinnamon. Not merely a flavor, but a medicinal powerhouse rooted in centuries of history. Cinnamon's rich aroma signals the presence of extraordinary bioactive molecules, chief among them cinnamaldehyde. This compound, along with others like eugenol, acts as a formidable anti-inflammatory agent inside your body. Where chronic, low-grade inflammation exists, the seeds of heart disease are sown. The inflammatory process promotes the growing and sticking of plaques, bringing about the stiffness and narrowing that culminate in atherosclerosis. By adding cinnamon to your breakfast, you introduce molecules that block the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines, calming the storm inside your arteries. But cinnamon does even more. It improves your body's sensitivity to insulin, the hormone that ferries glucose out of the bloodstream and into your cells. When your cells respond efficiently to insulin, your pancreas doesn't have to work overtime. Your blood sugar remains stable, and your arteries are spared from the harmful effects of hyperglycemia. So this simple spice, with its warm and comforting flavor, is working quietly to soothe inflammation and regulate blood sugar from your very first meal. Next comes a trio of nutritional marvels that may seem small but wield outsized benefits: flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Each of these is loaded with alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. While fatty fish are perhaps best known for omega-3s, plant-based sources like these are essential for anyone seeking to lower inflammation in the body, especially in the arteries. Omega-3 fatty acids act as anti-inflammatory agents, helping to douse the smoldering, chronic inflammation that weakens artery walls and ushers in cardiovascular problems. Beyond their anti-inflammatory powers, omega-3s also serve another critical function. They lower triglycerides, a type of fat found in the blood that, when elevated, is closely tied to increased risk of heart disease. High triglycerides create an environment where plaques are more likely to form and arteries are more likely to stiffen. Omega-3s, as found in chia, flax, and walnuts, not only reduce triglycerides but also help maintain the flexibility and health of the endothelium, the inner lining of your arteries. The dietary fiber in these seeds and nuts works in concert with the fiber in oats. Together, they act like brooms sweeping through your intestines, removing not just toxins but also excess cholesterol and inflammatory compounds, contributing to clean blood vessels and improved gut health. And then there's the heart's golden elixir, extra virgin olive oil. Revered for millennia across Mediterranean cultures, this oil is one of the most thoroughly studied and beneficial fats you can consume. Its power lies in two primary elements: healthy, unsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, and a wealth of natural antioxidants called polyphenols. When you drizzle extra virgin olive oil onto your breakfast, you're introducing monounsaturated fats that can literally reshape your body's cholesterol balance, raising the helpful HDL cholesterol that patrols your arteries for excess cholesterol and hauls it back to the liver, while lowering the harmful LDL cholesterol that tends to stick and form plaques. The polyphenols in olive oil, chief among them oleocanthal, are more than antioxidants. They're also potent anti-inflammatories. These compounds interrupt inflammatory pathways, block the production of damaging molecules, and fend off oxidative injury, all while amplifying the protective actions of the other foods in your breakfast. Cultures that consume abundant extra virgin olive oil, think of the Mediterranean diet, have some of the lowest rates of heart disease in the world. Now, you can bring this ancient wisdom directly to your morning routine. So, how do you weave these threads together into a single, deeply nourishing breakfast? The formula is simple, but the synergy is profound. Begin with steel-cut oats, half a cup, simmered gently in water until creamy and warm. Stir in a generous handful of mixed berries, their color streaking the oats with blues, reds, and purples. Sprinkle half a teaspoon of cinnamon, enough to perfume your bowl and awaken your senses. Add a tablespoon of either chia or flax seeds, or choose a quarter cup of chopped walnuts for a bit of crunch, each bringing their own tapestry of omega-3s, fiber, and minerals. Then, drizzle a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a silken gold that melds all the flavors together and adds a subtle richness. Should you crave a touch of sweetness, a small drizzle of honey or a spoonful of natural sugar is an optional flourish. But the real sweetness is in the health your breakfast will bestow upon your heart. Each bite delivers layers of benefit. The fiber in oats and seeds lowers cholesterol and sustains energy. The antioxidants in berries and olive oil cleanse your arteries on a cellular level. The cinnamon reduces inflammation and keeps your blood sugar steady. Together, this breakfast doesn't merely feed your hunger. It feeds and protects your heart every single morning. Scientific studies back up these claims. Regular oat consumption has been associated with lower LDL cholesterol, improved blood pressure, and healthier arterial function. Berries, with their unique polyphenol content, have been repeatedly linked to reductions in blood pressure, oxidative stress, and improvement in arterial elasticity. Cinnamon's effect on blood sugar has been demonstrated in people with both diabetes and prediabetes, leading to steadier insulin levels and less risk of vascular injury. Plant-derived omega-3s found in flax, chia, and walnuts have shown measurable decreases in inflammation, triglycerides, and even improvements in endothelial health. And the daily consumption of extra virgin olive oil has been a key factor in broad long-term reductions of heart attacks and strokes, as seen in populations following the Mediterranean diet. But the impact of this breakfast goes beyond the measurable statistics. Imagine the changes you'll notice in how you feel throughout the day. Unlike the quick fix of sugar-laden cereals or processed pastries, this meal grounds you. Steady energy, fewer cravings, longer-lasting fullness. The complex carbohydrates in oats burn slowly, keeping you satisfied for hours. The stable blood sugar wards off irritability and mid-morning slumps. The healthy fats of olive oil and nuts ensure your cells, hormones, and brain receive the raw materials they need. Every system in your body, from your immune defenses to your nervous system, will thank you. And let's not underestimate the power of ritual. With each morning that you choose a breakfast like this, you reinforce a message to yourself. You deserve care, protection, and well-being. Habits like these have an upward spiral effect. Your choices at breakfast lead to better choices throughout your day and throughout your lifetime. If you're new to steel-cut oats or hesitant to change your morning routine, remember that transformation comes with small, sustainable steps. Try this breakfast for a week or two and observe the differences in how you feel, in your energy, in your mood, and, over time, perhaps even the numbers on your next checkup. Small, meaningful shifts like these add up to a lifetime of resilience against the biggest health threats of our time. And for those who wish to further customize and empower their breakfast, consider a few optional additions. Sliced banana can offer natural sweetness and boost potassium, a mineral essential for lowering blood pressure. A dollop of unsweetened Greek yogurt lends creaminess and probiotic benefit, further nurturing your gut health connection. A dusting of ground turmeric, perhaps blended with the cinnamon, adds another layer of anti-inflammatory support. Or a small handful of pumpkin seeds for added magnesium, another heart-supporting mineral. But at the heart of this breakfast are the essential pillars: the oats for fiber and steady energy, the berries for antioxidants, the cinnamon for inflammation and blood sugar, the flax, chia, or walnuts for omega-3s and satiety, and the olive oil for its heart-healing fats and polyphenols. With this foundation, you've constructed a meal worthy of your arteries, worthy of your heart, and worthy of your future. Let's take a moment, too, to appreciate the bigger picture. Cardiovascular disease is the world's leading cause of death, but it is also among the most preventable. After decades of research and countless studies, the conclusion emerges clearly. We have immense power over our own health, beginning with what we put on our plates each morning. Choosing foods that lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar is the single most effective way to protect not only your heart, but also your brain, your kidneys, your muscles, every part of your body that lives and thrives on a healthy, unobstructed flow of blood. Medical advances and pharmaceutical breakthroughs may play a role in heart health, but the foundation is always laid quietly and powerfully in our kitchens and at our breakfast tables. While genetics and age play a part, the foods we eat, the rituals we keep, and the love we show ourselves each morning are the true protectors of our arteries. So the next time you greet the morning, stand before your pantry, and consider the options for your day's beginning, remember this: you have the power to nurture, protect, and renew your heart with something as simple as your breakfast. The combination of steel-cut oats, berries, cinnamon, chia or flax seeds or walnuts, and extra virgin olive oil is not just a meal, but a shield. One you can choose every day, for yourself and for those you love. Imagine the ripple effect if millions could begin their days this way. The reduction in heart attacks and strokes, the improvement in quality of life, the fewer hospital visits, and the growing years spent in health and vitality. These changes begin with a single bowl, a bowl filled with wholesome, heart-protective ingredients, taken in gratitude for the new day and for the miracle of a beating, thriving heart. Remember, your health truly is in your hands. The simple act of choosing a heart-healthy breakfast every morning is a vote for your well-being. It's an act of hope, a daily ritual of self-care, and an investment in many tomorrows. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the profound importance of your breakfast. May your mornings be filled with the gifts of oats, berries, cinnamon, walnuts, flax, chia, and golden olive oil. May your heart grow ever stronger, your arteries more open and resilient, and your days filled with the energy and vitality you deserve. Here's to your heart, healthy, nourished, and beating strong for all the years ahead.